He maketh me to lie down. Many of us learn the 23rd Psalm in the King James language. Sometimes the antiquated words and form get in the way of the passage's meaning, but other times there is a lyrical quality that enhances and underscores the beauty and power in deep ways. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. You know, that gives a markedly different emphasis than the New Living Translation that says, He lets me rest in green meadows. Sometimes, for our good, the Lord maketh us to lie down. This came to my mind recently after returning from my second international trip in about 3 weeks. I was worn out and dealing with a pesky cough. The only remedy I had was to stay down for a few days. I needed to be refreshed. Now, to be honest, that's not my nature. There's always something more to do, some planning, some preparation, some writing, something on my agenda. But God has something else for me than just doing. Scripture reminds us times of refreshment come from the presence of the Lord. And He will again send you Jesus, your appointed Messiah. You can read that in Acts 19:20. He maketh me to lie down. The Old Testament makes a big deal of the Sabbath day of rest. The Lord went so far as to tell His people to give the land a time of rest, to be renourished and replenished. Is there a lesson for us in that? God has admonished us to be still and know that I am God. Psalm 46:10. From my recent experience, God has given me some new insight and vision for this ministry. The Lord has also reminded me of the nature of our world and the deep need for us to do, as Peter says, set Christ apart as Lord in your hearts and always be ready to give an answer to anyone who asks about the hope you possess. 1 Peter 3:15. You know, reading that, it reminds me that along with the global opportunities we have to reach the unreached who've never heard the gospel, we need to be aware of those right around us. Family, friends, the waiter at the restaurant, the person on the airplane next to us, and to be ready. For me, it starts with refreshment, rest. I should do that on my own before the Lord maketh me to do it. But I also need to recognize that God is doing this for my good and for His great purpose. Would you like to know more about our global ministry that helps extend God's voice? Well, check out our website, mediaalliance.net. And please like, subscribe, and share these videos to further the impact on others. Thanks, and God's best.